Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin.
Oh, Mustang lovers, we have a 1969 Mach 1 S-Code. That's a 390 motor, factory 4-speed. This one has air conditioning, ground up restored. Comes with all sorts of great extras as well. Here's a pile of receipts for the restoration that will go with the car. Here's a photo album of the car. Pretty cool. It's a barn find that was restored. The car was red at one time, so if you get a little confused why this is red, but you can see it's just filthy. It had been parked for years and then taken out of storage and then completely taken down and gutted to practically a shell and rebuilt and restored from the bottom up. And it has the Deluxe Marti Report. It's a $220 Marti Report. This documents the car. It takes it all the way down to a 1 of 1 with these exact options and colors. So it's a documented, very well documented 69 Mach 1 390 4-speed. Go to volocars.com. You can look at the pictures top to bottom, and there'll be pictures of the documentation. You can read our information that we've written up, and you'll get the price tag on every car that's for sale, along with the monthly finance option at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon. You'll be notified as the new ones are posted. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Underneath is all rust-free metal. The frame rails, the floors, all of the good, solid, clean metal with a thin undercoat. Front end's been completely rebuilt. The steering, the suspension, the ball joints, the springs, all of it looks fresh. Same thing in back. The springs, bushings, shocks, all look fresh. Nice factory-style dual exhaust with a crossover pipe. Goes all the way out the back here. Got the quad tips coming through the valance. The brakes have been all redone. That's in the receipts I was looking through. You look up at the motor, it's still spotless, clean. The fuel pump, the starter, whatever components you see from underneath are fresh and clean. It's the 4-speed transmission, the linkage. It's all working properly and clean. Original 325 gears in the rear end. Fuel system's clean. So underneath the car is taken apart, all the components, restored or replaced, and is rock solid under there. The body itself, I love the 69 fastback. I think it's one of the best looking body designs of all time. That's my opinion. Let's see how good this one is. The roof is straight. The quarter panels were replaced on each side. They're Scott Drake quarter panels, and it's in the photo album that shows how they were cut off and how new ones were put on. Obviously, you have the scooped hood with the turn signals and the hood pins, but this is all straight, clean, no issues. I'm looking at the body, the metal, absolutely straight down the side. The door fits really well. That gap is right on, all smooth. Smooth, right on the money. It fits so nice, I bet it shuts real nice. Yeah, nice and solid. All nice and clean. Said they did replace both quarter panels as the only metal that they had to replace. This is all nice, clean, straight. Everything fits real right. Can't even see them, but there's a tiny bubble there and a couple of tiny bubbles right here. And that's all that I had found wrong on the body anywhere. It's all absolutely straight, fits right, clean along the bottoms. Now the paint, they did put it back to its original Meadowlark Yellow color, and it is smooth and glossy, and I was just touching it, and it's slick. It's like Teflon. I don't know what they put on here, but it is slick to the touch. I was closing the trunk, and your fingers just slide right off of it. So the paint is absolutely fantastic, show quality paint. There is one chip right here. In the documentation, I found the page with the exact formula for this paint. It has the reflective Mach 1 side stickers, the blacked out hood treatment. This is painted on, and that looks really nice. Up front, the bezels and grille and bumper and spoiler, all this is in excellent shape. He ordered a lot of parts from CJ Pony Mustang parts. Probably kept them in business for a year or so. Car was restored in 2018. Antenna looks original. It's a little tarnished, but not pitted. The trim around the window, all the stainless trim, that looks like it's probably has all been replaced. Door handle just has slight wear. These look new. The back window is really clear. It's original, has a few light scratches. The original wheels were restored, and it has the wide oval Firestone, but those are radial tires. They look like the bias ply, but those are the radial tires. I bet they weren't cheap. The emblems, gas cap, tail lights, reverse lights, everything back here is sparkling and real nice. Has the sport mirrors. We talked a little bit about the underside. The Mach 1 comes with what Ford calls their competition suspension. Don't know exactly what that means, usually heavier springs and shocks than that. But yeah, the body and paint's outstanding. I really like what I see so far. Let's open it up, see if it's just as nice inside. All right, check out the trunk. Very tidy, painted beautifully. The latch, the sticker, the rubber, the wiring, all looks real sharp. The jambs painted up real nice. And just look what a tidy presentation it is. It's all clean metal, it's all painted, has a new mat, fits in here real nicely. They even bought a matching tire for a spare. The nubs are still on it. It has the chrome wheel, so matching spare. The jack is underneath there. This door actually opens into the interior compartment because it does have the optional fold-down seat. It's a really nice car. Actually, the more and more I'm looking at it, the more impressed I am with it. Door jambs are real slick. Look at the latches, and the weather stripping fits nice, and the sill plates are new. Even look up front by the hinges. Way up in there, look how clean and tidy that is. But getting back to the door panel's new. You see the light works, all the trim, the bezels, a lot of separate pieces I've seen in the receipts, but all of it's new. This car is the factory stereo 8-track, that's why it has speakers in the door panels. Dash pad is not a plastic glue-on cover, it's an actual dash pad in excellent shape. The instrument panel, the wood grain, the gauges are all clean. It does have the factory tachometer. This is the 8-track stereo. It was rebuilt. They sent it out and spent $350. That actually plays real nicely. Now, well, the stereo comes on nicely. I assume the 8-track works because you did pay to rebuild it. This is vintage air conditioning from Ford. It's probably dealer-installed air conditioning. He also sent the clock out to be rebuilt in 2018, and it is still working. Now check this out. It's dark right now. See the light that comes on? That's your glove box light. I've never seen one. I don't know if they just never work. I've never noticed that on any Mustang I've ever had, and it goes off when you close the door. The car is very dialed in. Center console's in excellent shape. The seat belts are in mint condition. You got the correct 4-speed and knob. And check this out, the rim blow steering wheel. You can squeeze it anywhere on the rim, and the horn honks. That's rebuilt. This has the sport interior. You might have noticed the red inserts in the carpet. They're actually sewn in. Got a little red stripe on the seat. And this has the fold-down back seat. And all the trim. All this chrome was replaced. All the little pieces you don't think of until you look at somebody's pile of receipts. $180 here, $60 there, $40 there. You get a pile of them, it adds up. All the plastic trim's in real nice shape. The interior lights all look like they're working. The headliner, the visors, the mirror, all of it's in really nice shape. So far, the interior does look as nice as the exterior. Very impressed with this car. I talk about being dialed in. I looked at our work order on this car. We only spent $300. They go through a complete inspection. Usually I spend $1,500, $2,000 on a car. They didn't really find anything to fix on this one. So, beautiful motor compartment. I'm going to say it's show quality. You open it up, it's like, wow. Claimed to be the numbers matching motor. It's really hard to tell on a Ford. There is a casting code on the side that is correct for a 390, but the fellow that restored it did claim number matching. It does have the correct air cleaner on top with the snorkel and the heat riser, and all that's hooked up. The right valve covers. And all the components look correct. The manifolds, exhaust manifolds, distributor looks like new. This has turn signals at the back of the scoop. Only one was working. Well, that's why. Here's the other one. It must have got pulled out or something. We'll make sure we plug that back in. It goes right there. The metal is all nice and clean. Even in the photos during the restoration when they pulled the motor out, before anything was touched, this is all clean, straight metal. Look at all the new parts. Batteries bolted down properly. The cables are new. The alternator's new. Nice clean radiator. The shroud and cap are correct. Has the horns up front. Ford air conditioning system. Coil looks new. Has the Ford washer bottle down here. Has power steering hiding down there. All the plug wires, everything about master cylinder, the hinges, everything's clean and tidy. Very nice. Folks, this is a really nice car. Not just a really nice Mach 1, but this is a nice car. You go through all the inventory, all the videos I do, and this is just a really good one. Things fit nice, they look nice, they function nice. The car is very dialed in. I did just check that turn signal. I put the bulb back up there. It's working too. Rim blow horn, that glove box light, the clock is ticking. It's rare to find a car that's that dialed in. So there you have it. Don't miss this one. It's documented. The restoration and the originality is documented on this Mach 1. It's very desirable, 390 4-speed car. Go to volocars.com, talk to the salesman about your questions. They'll help get this delivered to your door. They'll help you finance it at volocars.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when the next video is posted. Thanks for watching.